Hello everyone. In this video I am going to tell Bhagavad Gita sloka number 7.5. In the previous sloka, Lord Krishna told his 8 separated material energies. Let us begin with this shloka. Apareyamitastvanyam prakrutim vidhi me param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayedam dharyate jagat. The meaning: apara, inferior; yam, this; itaha, besides this; tu, but; anyam, another; prakrutim, energy; vidhi, just try to understand; me, my; param, superior; jiva bhutam, comprising the living entities; mahabaho, O mighty armed one; yaya, by whom; idam, this; dharyate, is utilized or exploited; jagat, the material world. The whole meaning is, besides these, O mighty armed Arjuna, there is another, superior energy of mine, which comprises the living entities who are exploiting the resources of this material, inferior nature. Here it is clearly mentioned that the living entities belong to the superior nature or energy of the Supreme Lord. The inferior energy is matter manifested in different elements, namely earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Both forms of material nature, namely gross, earth, etc., and subtle, mind, etc., are products of the inferior energy. The living entities who are exploiting these inferior energies for different purposes are actually part of the supreme energy of the Supreme Lord. And it is due to this energy that the entire material world functions. The cosmic manifestation has no power to act unless it is moved by the superior energy, the living entity. Energies are always controlled by the energetic, and therefore the living entities are always controlled by the Lord. They have no independent existence. They are never equally powerful as the Lord, as unintelligent men think. The distinction between the living entities and the Lord is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10.87.30 as follows. Aparimita dhruvastanubruto yadi sarvagatas tarhi na shasyate tiniyam yudruvanetarata ajinichayanmayam tad avimuchya niyantra bhavet samam anujanatam yadam amatam matadushtaya. This means, O Supreme Eternal, if the embodied living entities were under control, were eternal and all-pervading like you, then they would not be under your control. But if the living entities are accepted as minute energies of your lordship, then they are at once subject to your supreme control. Therefore, real liberation entails surrender by the living entities to your control, and that surrender alone will make them happy. In that constitutional position, only they can be controllers. Therefore, men with limited knowledge who advocate the monistic theory that God and the living entities are equal in all respects are actually guided by a faulty and polluted opinion. The Supreme Lord, Krishna, is the only controller, and all living entities are controlled by him. There is no one superior to him. These living entities are his superior energy because the quality of their existence is one and the same with the Supreme, but they are never equal to the Lord in the quantity of power. While exploiting the gross and subtle inferior energy, matter, the superior energy, the living entity, forgets his spiritual mind and intelligence. This forgetfulness is due to the influence of matter upon the living entity. But when the living entity becomes free from the influence of the illusory material energy, he attains the stage called mukti or liberation. The false ego, under the influence of the material illusion, thinks, I am matter and material acquisitions are mine. His actual position is realized when he is liberated from all material ideas, including the conception of his becoming one in all respects with God. Therefore, one may conclude that the Gita confirms that the living entity to be only one of the multi-energies of Krishna, and when this energy is freed from material contamination, it becomes fully Krishna conscious or liberated. Thank you for watching, and I will tell the next sloka in the next video.